Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada 12, not digital, I keep doing that, episode recap.
Oh, hi, it's episode 28. Yes, let's do our Todds.
You have to do the little,
Yes.
the smile. It's episode 28, like you said, this is the penultimate episode, the titular role.
Oh my god. All right, so it's the final four.
Last time we had some fun with the bbcan awards, wonderful. Now it's time to get down to business.
This money would be life-changing for most of the house guests.
As usual, production value. Mwah. They had all the house guests disappearing from the cast photo like it was America's Next Top Model.
Only
Wonderful.
the sitting people are left.
It's crazy.
Or all, I shouldn't say that. I should say
First
all
row.
all of the people who are left are sitting.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Yes.
Isn't that so weird how that worked out?
Is it though?
Yeah. I don't know. Arissa was all like, let's see how the rest of this
planned?
script played out. No, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it did make me laugh.
All right, well, last time you might have remembered, even though it was feels like 100 years ago, Bailey nominated, I was going to say Ted, Todd and Lexus.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point because it's all about who wins that veto, but she was like, I'm going to throw Anthony a bone and let him keep his never-nominated record.
What
Boo!
else?
I would have put him up.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So then Arissa gets on the TV screen and announces that it's going to be a special eviction.
Ah!
Someone's ass is out the door in 1 hour.
Yeah, and just in case you're wondering about the timing of this all, this happened after they had already completed the the POV competition.
Yeah, so they didn't have to do the POV comp in less than an hour.
Because we know it took most of them over an hour.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So Arissa said, do what you gotta do, go to the bathroom, have a snack, talk to some people.
Clean it up.
And then meet me back here.
All right.
We'll see you soon.
Oh my goodness. They all look so shocked, but this should not be a surprise. This is how they do it every season. But I guess
know.
If you're a casual or you're new to the show, Todd, you wouldn't know that.
Right.
But even Anthony seemed so surprised.
I
You've
think
done this before.
That was acting.
I guess. He did say he's a singer, songwriter, model, actor, so.
He also said he had thick thighs or whatever.
He said big legs. All right. Yeah, so, like we said, Todd and Lexus are up on the block. But Bailey has let us know from the diary room that she wants Anthony out.
Oh my god.
I mean, at least she's using her brain here, because for a while I was like, oh my god, is she actually going to go to the end with him? But she knows.
Are we going to be best friends forever?
No take back scenes.
Oh,
she knows he needs to go.
Cringe.
I know.
Did it give you the ick?
It did.
Yeah.
I already had the ick, so it's fine.
All right, well, it's time for the veto comp.
Okay.
This was one of the best competitions that I've seen in a long time.
It was so cool. It was so cool. They always go all out for the final four POV. This was no exception, excuse me.
Where did they get those train cars?
I know! It was so cool.
How did they get them in there? With a crane?
Yeah, they basically had an escape room set up on these train cars, and the way they even called them in, they're like, all right, next stunt performer next stunt performer, it's time to shoot your scene.
Yeah. No wonder why we heard so much building.
Yeah, because there was a lot going on.
We heard on the Digital Daily so much circular saw and hammers, tapping to make this amazing set. Mm-hmm. It was really quite nice and good and fine and wonderful.
So overall, because there's a lot of little pieces here, but overall you had to find the briefcase and get it out before the train explodes.
That was the prime directive.
The train was never going to explode because some of them were in there for ages, eons, lifetimes, whatever.
Yeah, they made it
and
seem
it still didn't explode.
Oh, time's going to run out and you're going to be dead. But no, they had all the time in the world.
They were not going as far as actually doing an explosion.
No.
No splodies. So...
Do you think in the future they will hear you say that and they'll be like, oh man, well, you know what would really take this to the next level? An explosion.
Oh my god, I hope not. That's too dangerous. But yeah,
well, Madrosed D's not happy, so in order to satisfy her bloodlust, we needed an explosion. Is it in the budget?
We'll find out. All right. So there were a lot of little challenges here.
Mm-hmm.
You had to... What were they again?
You had to
you had
match
to get
up
the
the
key.
numbers.
You had to get the key out of the snow.
The fake snow.
Yeah. Which is
that
funny.
wasn't real.
I don't think so, no. Because it was inside in May.
With lights on it?
Yeah. But you had to get the keys out of the snow. You had to follow the cipher to, like, do the little puzzle.
You had to rip the little...
off the side of the train.
Yes.
Yeah.
And realize that the numbers meant something instead of just... They weren't just there for fun.
Yeah. I don't think these people have done a lot of ciphers.
They weren't just there for shits and giggles. They meant something.
Then you had to do the logic puzzle of, like, this person, blah, blah, blah. Put them in seat number 7.
Yeah.
You had all the house guest photos. And then whatever numbers were left over after the puzzle was done, those are the numbers that you use on your combination lock.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
All right, so...
This was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was basically an escape room train.
Yeah. And, like, the train cars were, like, at these crazy angles. Ah, love it.
They had the jagged glass.
Yeah.
What do you think that was made out of?
It's probably like sugar glass or plexi. Maybe
okay.
plexiglass.
Because that would still cut you.
Possibly, yeah.
Maybe sugar glass.
Maybe. But they don't want it to break more if somebody knocked into it or something.
No, but they also don't want a lawsuit on their
But
hands.
it could have been plexiglass that they, like, smoothed down the edges.
It didn't look smooth.
I don't know.
Maybe it was just saran wrap.
Anybody work for the art department? Let us know.
All right, well, Bailey went first, and she got tripped up. She didn't realize that those numbers on the outside of the train next to the colors meant something.
Yeah.
She was just putting the colors in numerical order like they were on the board.
Guys, come on. Use your brains. It hurts.
So that took a long time.
Yeah.
And she was screaming about it.
She lost
was
a lot of time for that.
This isn't right. I don't know why it's not right.
Even on the logic puzzle, she, like, didn't realize one of the things applied to her. She was like, that was me!
Yeah. Do you think she was the longest?
I don't know. We never found out who was who except for who won, which we'll get to.
Right. But then Anthony went.
Yeah.
He big-upped himself as Jean-Claude Van Dougie. I say douchey.
Sir, we know you're not good at competitions. Who are you fooling right now? You might be a singer, songwriter, model, actor, but you are not good at these competitions for the most part.
Man.
No.
I don't care how thick those legs are. All right. He also did not pay attention to the numbers.
Yeah, and after he was done, he was like, oh no, I blew it.
I might be in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, Lexus went. She saw the numbers.
She knew what was up.
And she did pretty well on those, but
I gotta give her credit for a job well done.
She didn't know the answers to the C questions.
Yeah, she got a couple of those wrong, but she did not lose as much time as everybody else.
No. And then Todd got in there. The Toddinator, the helicopter man.
Yeah.
Helicopter.
This was not good.
He got everything mixed up.
I had a feeling this was going to be Todd's downfall because the final 4 POV is no joke. Like, he won the last 3 POVs and that was awesome, but I had a feeling this one was not going to be happening for him.
That's because this one was more than one thing.
It was a lot of different things, a lot of different skills being tested here.
Right. Todd is good at doing stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much thinking through things.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the days.
Yeah. So then everybody comes out with their briefcases. It's deal or no deal, Canada.
Who got the deal? But first we find out that the loser...
The slowest time...
The snail took
1
hour
and 23 minutes.
Yikes.
That's a long-ass time.
Can you imagine trying to figure this out? Can you imagine sitting in a room and taking a test for 1 hour and 23 minutes?
That's a very long time. Well, I mean, yeah,
around.
SATs and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, AP exams and...
Can you imagine
a lot, actually.
Running around like a rat in a maze for 1 hour and 23 minutes? How tired will you be?
I mean, the time limit for a lot of escape rooms is like an hour, so...
Sometimes it's half an hour,
they would have
isn't it?
lost. I mean, it depends. I don't know.
Yeah, but that is hard. This wasn't that hard.
Yeah, so the fastest time...
was 37 minutes.
Everyone except for Lexus in that moment must have just been like, oh, because you know you were not 37 minutes.
You know, you could tell the difference between way over an hour and a half an hour-ish.
Yeah. So, Lexus won. She had the veto in her briefcase. Congrats to her. She won her way to the final 3. She didn't have to be dragged there.
Yeah. All right, so...
We have one more spot open for the final 3.
Oh, my gosh.
Bailey's there. Lexus is there. I think we know who's going to be joining them.
So, Anthony says, Lexus, could we talk?
Right, because this is after Arissa was like, you guys have an hour to get it together.
Right. So, he's all like, so what are you going to do? I don't know.
Obviously, she's going to use it on him. She's like, oh, I know you would do the same for me. We've been working together this whole time. Blah, 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 blah. Yas.
Do whatever. Do whatever you want. It's up to you.
He knows that she's going to pick him. He knows.
And then Todd and Lexus chat.
Todd was bringing up a lot of good points.
Todd said, look, I didn't say this, but...
He's like, I don't agree with a lot of what Spicy had to say. However... She was right in that whoever sits next to Anthony in the end is not going to win. Even though it's not true, because I'm pretty sure Bailey would beat him.
You think?
Yes.
Okay.
But anyway, that's another conversation that we'll get to.
All right. Well, this is Todd's pitch. So then...
I mean, if you take out Anthony...
Oh.
That's a big deal. That's a good thing on your resume.
I don't know if I could cut him. I mean, I've been doing everything for him the whole season.
Yeah.
How do I stop now?
On a moral level, I just don't know if I could do it.
What?
Boo! Do you want to win this or not? Clearly, she doesn't care that much about winning.
All right, so Anthony and Bailey are talking, and...
She's like, what did Lexus say to you? And Dougie, I don't know, maybe she did say this. The stream did pause.
Yeah.
It was like buffering during Lexus and Dougie's chat, so maybe we missed something, but he was like, oh, she was telling me that, like, she might even leave nominations the same, and then I get to vote, so that I still have my record.
I think he may have suggested that to her, but she was just like...
No. Yeah, I mean, he might have said that, I don't know. But Bailey's like, I don't believe it. I don't believe that that's what you guys were talking about. I think you guys have a deal.
Yeah, if you were talking like that, that means that you guys have a final 2, that she trusts you enough that... She is going to stay.
I mean, Bailey knows what's up. She knows that Lexus and Anthony have been working together.
Yeah. So then Todd and Dougie have their little chat, and I'm sorry, I can't. That was just a Canadian bacon sausage party cry fest.
Anthony only cries for the guys when one of the guys is going to go.
Only tears for the guys. Hashtag
Saturdays
sorry,
are for
not
the boys.
sorry.
We had different hashtags there.
Okay, well, they both lead to the same thing.
Yeah.
Bailey and Todd have the chat. I love you.
This was legit sad because these two have been working together for so long.
She feels like she let him down. He said, no, you haven't.
I mean, honestly, Todd is lucky he made it as far as he did because he would have been gone that 1 week without the executive veto. Mm-hmm. And also just the fact that he made it this far with, like, basically zero knowledge of the game. It's pretty impressive.
Knowing nothing?
Yes.
Todd's going to heaven, and he's rooting for him.
Oh!
He's going to Big Brother Canada heaven.
And she's like, remember, when you go to jury, make sure you tell everybody what really happened here.
That's right.
Tell him, Todd.
All right, Arissa's back. Shh.
Okay. It's time for the POV ceremony / eviction.
I was going to say Alyssa. No, but it's... Lexus uses the POV on herself because she isn't completely brain dead. Not completely. So it's Anthony versus Todd on the block.
Okay.
What a bunch of sad sacks here. All right.
Well, Anthony's all like, oh, sexy Lexi, like, do whatever you want with the veto. He knows that she's going to pick him.
My bougie Toronto girl.
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Todd was like, congratulations on your win.
Don't wait. Tell people you love them now.
Whoa.
Time goes quickly, especially like my time in this Big Brother house.
I gotta say, Todd...
I love everyone. Boop.
Todd, whenever he has to, like, say a little quip or something, he's always got something, like, really meaningful and...
Who knew?
When it really comes down to it.
Who knew?
When he's not just farting.
Maybe he thought of that while he was farting.
Maybe.
So, Alexis evicts Todd.
Who's Alexis?
Alexis evicts Todd.
This is the second to last episode.
Who's Alexis?
We knew that she was going to evict Todd. I mean, come on. We knew that she was going to do that. She's been playing for Anthony this whole time.
Imagine she hadn't, though. What do you think?
I cannot even picture that because there was just zero chance of her not
What do you think
Anthony.
would have happened if she had said, bye, Anthony?
I think he would have been pretty pissed.
Yeah, but what do you think the breakdown would have been?
What do you mean?
In the jury. Like, let's say she evicted Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
That would have gained her a lot of clout with the jury.
It would have, but I think that she still would have lost to Bailey. Maybe she would have beaten Todd.
Mm-hmm.
But also, her chance of getting to the final two would have been lower because Todd and Bailey are going to pick each other.
Right.
You know? So it's interesting how it would have worked out either way. But
either way, she probably wouldn't have won.
Either way, I don't see her beating anybody at this point. She just doesn't have the resume. People don't respect her game.
No. That's why Anthony wants to take her.
Yeah.
All right, so Todd and Arissa, this was a gem.
Honestly, this interview was very
short
and not a lot of substance because they didn't get into anything.
Because they had to get to the jury.
Which I didn't know was happening tonight. I was fully expecting this to be a tomorrow thing. I was just like, whoa, we're
what are they going to do for 90 minutes tomorrow then if they already had the jury segment?
Sponsored stuff and a lot of montages.
Not long enough with Kevin Jacobs.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Todd and Arissa first.
All right.
Todd learned the game on the fly.
He certainly did.
I don't even think he knew what this game was. When he said, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
They were probably just like, hey, you want some free alcohol and some room and board for 70 days or something?
Sure.
We'll put you on TV.
You'll be on TV too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might win some money, some prizes.
Yeah.
He said, okay, I'll bring my little suit, which we never saw.
Yeah, that Borat bathing suit never came out.
All right. So
unless he wore it when we didn't get to see. I don't know.
That's a complete possibility because that's not suitable for sponsors. NSFS, not suitable for sponsors.
Well, Arissa wants to know from Todd, who do you think is going to win this season? Or who do you think or who do you want? I don't remember.
Who do you want to win?
He said Bailey, of course.
Yeah. Well, she said who will win.
Okay. Bill.
Yeah, Big Bill. So
right.
The goodbye messages were so... Yeah, it's jury management, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Except for helicopter. Todd Nader's the helicopter man. That's one of my favorite songs, though.
Oh, God. I still can't believe that came out. And it wasn't until the last week that we started hearing about that helicopter bit.
2 weeks.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
2 weeks.
I don't even think it was that long.
All right, well, Arissa calls the final three to the living room and says, hey, we're going to show you this Inside Out 2 trailer.
Oh, I thought they were going to get to watch the whole movie, but I think they only saw the trailer.
I think they just showed them the trailer for now.
Apparently, that's what part 1 of the final HOH is based on.
So you think Bailey has a good shot because she's basically in the movie?
She's one of those characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so. I would love to see her win this HOH. But I am also super freaking excited for Inside Out 2 because the first one was so good.
It was good. So then they parade out Kevin Jacobs.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, what's going on here? First of all, I'm super happy that Kevin is the jury roundtable moderator, but we're doing this now. I'm not ready for this.
I would have preferred to have seen Andrew Gross as the jury moderator.
Yeah. Well,
Kevin Jacobs is a gem, but his Andrew Gross character is second to none.
Hundo P. So, yeah.
Keep it, what was it? Buck or?
I don't know.
Keep it a buck?
Oh, keep it, yeah. I haven't heard that one in a while.
I've never heard that before.
You just said it.
No, I mean, I have never heard it until I heard it today.
Oh, okay.
Keep it a buck.
Yeah. So they had the jury with Kevin out on the stage.
Todd comes out.
And Spicy B's like, I knew it. I've never been so sure of anything in my life. Okay.
All right. So Todd explains what happens because Kevin pulls his teeth out.
Lexus voted him out. Bailey won HOH, all that good stuff.
And then Spicy V pulls the sweatiest trash bag from between her boobs.
What am I supposed to do with this now? Anthony was supposed to take this.
Get in it.
Ah!
Sorry.
So, okay. There was a little conversation here about the 3 remaining house guests, and gotta say, the jury seems pretty bitter.
Pretty petty.
They are very pro-Bailey, which I think is deserved, because she's played such a great game.
Yeah.
But, ooh, they are not happy about Anthony. Even Tola's like...
Yeah.
He is not happy with Anthony.
He didn't get along with Bailey. But he at least still would vote for Bailey, it seems like, over Anthony.
I think the problem is that Anthony was so close to Tola for, like, the whole time, whereas Bailey and Tola always had this, like, I don't know situation. So the fact that she turned on him, he was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Is he taking the thing out of that?
He's doing something. Bubby, no!
He's starting.
Sir, I'm sorry I have to take this from you.
Oh, no.
This is Rainbow Dash toy. Bubby, I'm sorry.
All right, well... What,
So, yeah, everybody seems really into Bailey, really against Anthony. And then when it was time to talk about Lexus,
everybody's
Spicy
like,
was like, who? They do not respect her game.
What has she done? Even Little Goose says...
She would have to really explain her game during the questioning, because I don't know what she did. I don't know what her game was.
Floating is... coasting is acceptable.
No. They said floating's okay. Right. That's a valid strategy, but coasting...
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, she basically just did whatever Anthony told her to do, for the most part.
They also agree that if she had cut Anthony...
she would have had a bit more of a case to make for herself. Right. But the way things stand right now, not looking good for Lexus. I feel like the only way that Anthony wins at this point is against Lexus. Can you imagine the jury if they had to pick between those two?
Oh, my God.
They'd be like, ugh. If Bailey makes it to the end, I think she beats either of them.
Right.
If she's there, she wins. But,
all right.
Yeah.
So then, if... Lexus and Anthony are at the end.
I think it's Anthony, but people are not going to be happy about it.
Okay.
But I think they would still vote for him over Lexus. Begrudgingly. So, we'll see. I don't know.
Get any votes?
I don't know. Maybe Spicy, just because she's so bitter. But how many times have we heard people be like, I don't want Lexus to win anything. Like, she's done nothing in this game. Vote for them. So, who knows?
I did not like to see Avery being a brat to Todd.
Okay. Number one, if she really wants Bailey to win, what did she think she was accomplishing here by being like, Todd, Bailey was using you as a puppet the whole entire time.
Like a fiddle.
Are you trying to take away votes from Bailey? What are you doing? Also, what was the point of that? Did it make you feel powerful?
I think she's jealous because she wanted to be more of a friend and player with Bailey than Todd had been.
It's ridiculous.
Because you didn't see what Todd had going on with Bailey.
It's also hilarious because Avery was Spicy's puppet the whole entire game.
Yeah. Exactly.
But anyway, she'll find that out after the season. So
when you watch it back.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Watch on your little TV.
Tomorrow night is the finale. It is 90 minutes.
Oh my God.
It starts at 9:30 after Survivor.
90 minutes. How many montages can they show of the season?
It's going to be a lot of montages, I feel.
You know they love that.
Yes. So, yay. We're also going to find out, obviously, who wins. We're going to find out who won Canada's favorite.
Who do you think will win Canada's favorite?
I think Todd has a strong case because usually the East Coasters do come out strong in the voting.
If you were to say anything but Todd, I would fight me.
I think he was really entertaining, so I think it's well deserved.
Even without the Borat bathing suit.
Yeah. So, should be interesting. I'm curious to see how this final HOH is going to play out. And also the jury questioning. Because they were like, we're going to be really harsh in this questioning.
Oh, boy.
Are they? I don't know. We'll find out if they really are.
What an amazing thing if Bailey won and Todd got Mr. Congeniality.
That would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
So, we'll see.
That's what we're hoping for.
Hopefully we're crowning a new queen tomorrow night.
And Anthony goes out like Paul Abrahamian.
Yeah, I could see it happening.
Oh, baby.
So, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think will win and who do you want to win? And we'll see you then. So, until tomorrow, much love.